Hello, Shadowcat back with more Guild Wars 2.
Yes, and I'm Blizzard Star, and we are now back in Dry Top. But at least a
Yeah.
more pleasant spot of Dry Top.
It is in no way more pleasant.
We're actually in Greenery.
All of Dry Top is awful, but I mean that's kind of the theme right now.
Yeah, everything
we
seems
lost-
to be awful.
Yeah, we lost Fort Concordia, we lost Fort Salma, we lost Belinda,
Well, Marjorie...
and for that matter, we lost Marjorie too since she went back to Divinity's Reach.
We got Casimir. Casimir's cool.
Yeah, I'll take Casimir, but I was kind of getting to like Belinda. I guess Casimir's okay too for a human.
Wow, a human's growing on you. That's weird.
Better than Bram.
Well, he's a Norn. Does he count?
Only barely.
Yeah.
Speaking of Bram, though, supposedly he's back checking on Timi, and we should too, don't you think?
Oh, probably. Let's go. Let's save them before they blow something up or themselves.
Probably.
The machine. Is it like the claw?
The claw.
This looks dangerous. Oh. Cool.
Well, that looks Asuran.
Very much so.
There you are. I was starting to worry. Where's Marjorie? You two are normally attached at the hip.
Shut up, Bram. Casimir, is Marjorie all right? Did something happen?
Her sister, Belinda, was killed at Fort Selma. Marjorie went home to be with her family and to mourn.
Oh no, that's terrible. But wait, why are you here? Shouldn't you be with her?
I wanted to go with her, but she asked me to see this mission through. She's safe, at least, with family.
How's she holding up?
Oh, you know, she puts on a strong face, but I see right through it. I can see that she's hurting and that she blames herself. She promised she'd join us as soon as she can.
Poor Marjorie.
I'm so sorry, Casimir.
Sorry, my friend.
He's a necromancer.
Let me
Can't she
catch
bring
you
her
up on what
back?
I've learned so far.
Respect for the dead.
Remember
Jeez.
resurrection signets?
I don't think it works like that.
This was Scarlet's first ley line. It's a hub where multiple lines converge, but it's still tiny compared to the one in Lion's Arch.
I heard some of what happened.
Miners dug here and hit this pocket. I imagine the ley line messed with all their machines, so they abandoned the mine. But some must have talked, and Scarlet heard about it.
So this is where it all began.
This is definitely where Scarlet began to intensify researching ley lines. Yes, these machines let us see the magic that is usually invisible.
What does all her research add up to?
You realize that if Scarlet hadn't lost her mind, she'd have been heralded as one of the greatest arcane researchers of the century. This is an unprecedented discovery. What all Asura dream of.
I'm less interested in her past than in our future.
Impatient much? Gosh. Okay, I've ascertained that there is a disturbance in the ley lines, and it's affecting certain waypoints.
Affecting waypoints?
Unfortunately, Scarlet was right. When we Asura placed the waypoints, some worked better than others, so we got rid of the ones that didn't work and kept those that did.
They worked better when placed on a ley line.
Correct. Without even realizing what we were doing, we tapped into the power of the ley lines. And it's no longer just theory, I can prove it now.
So how are the waypoints affected?
I'm 98.5% sure I can answer that correctly. It's these vines. They're attracted to the magical resonance of the waypoints.
The vines? So you mean Mortimer's corruption?
Not exactly. It's my belief that these vines we're seeing are coming directly from the dragon, spreading underground across Tyria. It's not just corruption, it's him.
And the free moving ones above ground?
As far as I can tell, they're corrupted and spreading. But our primary concern is the waypoint situation. If that gets worse, we could be in serious trouble.
We have to do something.
I was just getting to that. I can build a device that will make the waypoints more efficient. They'll be less attractive to Mordremoth.
What do you need us to do?
At the moment, nothing. I have the matter well in hand, but there is something else. Something so amazing. Wanna see? Follow me.
Sure.
Whatever she says is exciting will probably explode.
That'd probably kill us.
Can you believe your eyes?
What is it?
It's OMAD's machine, you simpleton.
Hey, respect.
Sorry, but it's the very device that showed Scarlet the eternal alchemy. It still works.
Can I smash it? That thing's gotta be dangerous.
Absolutely not. Think about what we could learn. Besides, my mind is far more resilient than Scarlet's was.
I don't think you should mess with it. I'm inclined to agree with Bram. What do you think?
You know, I haven't been working with magic very long, but I'm inclined to agree with Bram.
I'm inclined to agree with Bram as well.
Can't believe I
Anyone
just said that.
that's adult is inclined to agree with Bram.
Anyone who's not an Asura.
That's true.
What do you think we should do? If this is the device Scarlet portaled here from Omed's lab, then it's got to be dangerous.
It looks like Scarlet added to it. Some of the parts look different. Newer.
That makes me even more nervous. Is it powered up?
I think so. What do you remember about this device?
Timi said it was designed to affect the mind, to open it to new awareness. I heard that when Scarlet got into it, she claimed she saw what the Asura called the eternal alchemy.
What else?
It broke Scarlet's mind. After she used it, she was never the same. It's as if it opened a door to insanity.
She never was the same again.
She committed her first murder after using it, and escalated quickly after that.
Yes, the machine started her on a very dark path.
So what are we going to do? We can't let Timi near it.
For her own good, I agree.
Oh no!
And there she goes.
Don't touch anything. We don't know what... Timi!
Can't get
Child.
close. That thing is shooting off too much
I'll
lightning.
shield you. Get her out of there.
Shield? Wait, do I not get a shield?
I guess not. Child, get out of here.
Come along, little Char. You're tripping balls.
Yeah, no shit.
Whoa.
Trippy.
Wait, that is the eternal alchemy, isn't it?
Uh-huh. It looks like it.
Hey! Hey, you okay?
Whoa.
I think she's dead.
What? No. She's alive.
Tell us everything. What did you see?
Are you alright? Once it had you, we were afraid to just yank you out.
Well, then you started screaming and we had no choice.
How do you feel? When you're ready to talk, we're ready to listen.
Like I've been sucked through another dimension? How do you think
This
I
brain
felt?
sucked. Boss, are you okay? Take deep breaths.
It was incredible.
What was? What are you talking about?
I had a vision. I saw it. The eternal alchemy.
You what? You're gonna have to explain. I don't understand.
I'll try. I saw how Teria is woven and I'm tied up in it somehow.
Okay, I think you need to rest a while. Do you hurt anywhere?
Listen, vast energies flow through and around Teria. I saw a dragon.
It what? What did you see?
It was part of the workings of the world. It came at me.
That sounds like a terrible nightmare.
I also saw the pale tree at the heart of the vast moving puzzle, as Scarlet did.
The pale tree? What do you think it means?
It means we need to talk to her.
What can she do? She's a tree.
She has political clout. She's important. Perhaps more than we know.
I wish I'd seen it.
I'm glad you're okay. But you had magic flowing out of your ears.
It wasn't so bad.
Her hair was standing straight up.
It was.
Fuzzball.
Okay, guys, this is serious. We need to talk about what we're going to do. What's the plan?
That's a good question.
Can you explain more about what you saw? What do you think it means?
It's hard to describe. The pale tree was in my vision, represented by the symbol we saw in the drawing Scarlet's room. We have to go talk to her.
In the grove? Do you think she can help you make sense of your vision?
She may be our greatest ally. It's time to make the world aware of Mortimermoth.
Yes, I see. We should talk to her. How do you think we should make the world aware? That sounds like a big job.
We need to let the leaders know. If we're lucky, they'll listen.
So you don't want to, or just want to inform them. You want them to get to work together against Mortimermoth.
I can't imagine any greater or more urgent threat than Mortimermoth.
True. Between the endangered waypoints, the corrupted Mordrum, and vines spreading underground as far as the Shiver Peaks toward our hordes of magical items, I don't see how they could disagree.
Well, find a way, but first, we need to talk to the pale tree.
You're reaching for the stars. How can we pull that off? You're well respected, but will that be enough?
We'll take it one step at a time, and this journey begins with the pale tree.
Alright. You know we'd follow you anywhere. I'll send a request for an audience to the Grove. But before I meet you there, I want to stop by Reach and check on Jory.
We'll meet you in the grove when the pale tree is available. You okay, Kaz?
Me? Yes, I'm okay. It's not easy seeing someone you love go through a loss like that. Jory was trying to be strong, but all I could see was her despair.
It must have been heart-wrenching for you.
She's a soldier, so she bottles it all up inside. I just want to be there to pick up the pieces when the dam breaks.
She's a soldier. She'll grieve after the funeral, and her duty are complete.
I expect so. Until then, she's got to be strong for her mother and sisters. If only I still had my family's wealth, I could take her away from all this. Keep her safe. Give her the things she deserves.
She's a fighter. Do you think she'd be content being kept?
I don't know. I just want to do something for her. I just want her to be safe.
None of us are safe so long as the dragons are active.
I'll mail you when I'm ready to go to the pale tree. Bye, everyone.
Well, that just means we have to slay another dragon.
Yup.
Alright. So, I guess as soon as we get a response back from the Grove, we can go see the Pale Tree, right?
Yup. It sounds like it.
Yeah.
Do you think the old mighty Barky one will actually talk to us?
Well, I mean, she did before, remember? When we were
True.
there with Traherne?
But we had a Safari with us. Will she listen to us just as Char?
Maybe? Maybe we should track down Traherne?
Maybe. That's actually smart.
It would be smart, but I have no idea where he is.
Fair enough.
And since he was kind of the head of the whole pact thing, yeah, he might not have time. Well, I mean, Casimir has connections, so we'll see what she does.
Well, if anyone can find a way, Casimir can. She's smart.
Sounds about right. But I think this is a good place for us to leave off from here.
Yep.
So when we come back, we're going to the Pale Tree.
Well,
Again.
The regal barkiness herself. Again.
Last time she told us about Zaitan,
Yep.
now it's going to be Mordremoth.
Yep.
So, if you want to see that, make sure you're back here next time. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you're notified when it comes out.
Give us a big old clawed thumbs up with the trippy trip into the Eternal Alchemy.
Yeah, that was weird. And don't forget to leave a comment below if you're enjoying this. So all that being done, we'll go ahead and take a break, and we'll see you back here next time for more Guild Wars 2. Till then, take care.
See you later. Bye.